today's going to be a little bit different. Instead of more sailing and boat work, we're going to take a tiny little break from that and explore the town of Mattapoisett. It is where the boat is at, and we've never actually taken the time to go look around. So, take a break from all the work we've been doing, and we're going to go do that. So I've actually never been over here, just once, and it was like last year in the middle of the rain in like November or something. It was one of the days when we were wrapping up the boat. We just drove through here just to see. This is the town dock, which is actually run by the Mattapoisett harbor master. It has a name, I don't know what it is. Freddie Browell Wharf. I don't know who that is, but it's...
Well, each finger, I'm going to call it fingers. Each finger has a different name.
Oh yeah, they do. But it's super like, kind of low-key, old-fashioned. It's literally just a wall with a bunch of ladders on it. It's not super fancy, not a ton of dockage. Like, you might tie up here for a little bit, but I don't think it's really a permanent dock. So now that we're over here, we're just going to go kind of walk through the town area. It's not much. It's mostly residential. I think there's like maybe a restaurant or two, but I don't know. Let's go see.
The interesting thing about Mattapoisett that I've found out is that it used to actually be a major shipbuilding town, and famously they built a ship that Herman Melville, the author of Moby Dick, actually sailed on and had to abandon, I think, in a storm. I'm not entirely sure. Don't check me on that. But I mean, it's a massive harbor. The guys at Mattapoisett Boatyard told me that there was something like 400 or 800 moorings in the harbor during the season, and that's a lot of boats. I mean, if you look around, it's massive, absolutely massive. But I kind of like it. It's quiet and really, really just chill. So I can't help but think that when we're walking down these wharfs, it makes me think of like those 20s gangster movies, and I keep expecting somebody with like a fedora to be like, "You guys need to get off this harbor. I got somebody I need to throw into the river."
Heartbeats only happen one at a time, one at a time.
So this is downtown downtown Mattapoisett. So this is Main Street. There's a small handful of businesses through here. And when you think like a kind of a small Cape Cod town, this is like exactly what I would imagine. It's this tiny little town with a handful of local, probably privately owned businesses, all covered in shiplap. So it's really cute. It's really quiet. It's really quaint. There's a general store. I'm gonna go check it out. So that was a bust. They're actually closed. Just for reference, it is October something or the other. The 6th, October 6th, on Tuesday, and they're only open Wednesday through Sunday during the fall. So
Don't you mean autumn?
autumn, fall, whatever. So can't go in, can't be repping my Mattapoisett gear because, well, they're the store that sells them. So guess I'll have to come back another day and check them out sometime before we leave.
Mundane, the big picture in a small frame. Everything is sacred when you take time to notice. Big love happens in the small moments. Big love happens in the small moments. Feel the sun on your face. Bare feet on the ground. I know you'll see.
So part of the decision to move on to the boat and sail, for me personally, has less to do with actually sailing. I enjoy it, but it's not my be-all, end-all. For me, it's about traveling and seeing places in just a really fun and unique way. And like as I was walking down the street through here, I kind of have the thought, it's like, oh, this is cute. I wouldn't mind actually living here. It's small, it's quaint, all the houses are cute. And it feels like one of those very kind of cliche, stereotypical places. Like if you're on a TV show, everyone knows their neighbor. It's very Wisteria Lane without the intrigue and the murder. And I think that's the day when I go to settle down. I wouldn't mind living in a place like this, somewhere that is so beautiful and has such kind of well-maintained aesthetic. Obviously, I'm a little bougie and I need to be closer to the city, but it's still really gorgeous. One day.
Okay, so I really enjoy just taking these walks through random towns and streets and stuff. I think you really get a sense of like the place, and all I can say is walking around, I'm like, it's so still and quiet, and in a way it kind of makes you, it lets you breathe. Not that saying that like cities are stuffy and whatnot, but like I really just enjoy the like sheer stillness of everything. Like right now you hear the rustle of the leaves in the background. You're surrounded by like pretty architecture. All these like salt and pepper box houses. I think that's what they're called. I don't remember for sure. But yeah, it's really cool. And I think that's the town hall, but I'm not sure. You want to pan over to the town hall? The possible town hall? All I know is it was built in 1898. All I know, it was built in 1898, at least according to what's inscribed in stone. Like I said back at the harbor, it was a shipbuilding town after town. Shipbuilding and then whaling were the big staples. And since the demise of whaling, it transitioned into the fishing industry, especially in Fairhaven and New Bedford. But you can see where the whaling industry is like permanently imprinted in those places. And, you know, to a degree here in Mattapoisett as well. But now that the stock of codfish and shellfish continue to diminish here in Massachusetts, it's kind of sad because you can't help but question if all these towns can survive on just tourism alone. Food for thought.
Now to Neds Point. This is Neds Point. Very rocky. Lots of slapping water. A lot windier. But it's pretty. Oh, and there's a lighthouse. Who knew? Well, pretty much everybody that sails into Mattapoisett knows, so.
It's a pretty serious landmark.
Kind of is. Let's go check it out. So, historically speaking, 1835, Congressman John Quincy Adams, representing the Plymouth County District, recommended to the government that a lighthouse be built in Mattapoisett. So John Quincy Adams is the thing for this, apparently. 1837, Barnabas Hiller sold 4 acres at Neds Point to the government for $240, and the United States Lighthouse Service authorized the building of a 35-foot tower with a bird-cage-shaped lantern. The 32 cantilevered hand-sewn steps were made of granite, quarried in Mattapoisett. A keeper's house, barn, and oil house were also constructed. Where? Yeah, how? Whatever. In 88, formal approval was received to list Neds Point Lighthouse in the National Register of Historic Places. In 93, U.S. Coast Guard Flotilla 67, 1st District Northern Region, adopted Ned Point's Lighthouse, the first flotilla in the country to do so. The Coast Guard's AIDS navigation team at Woods Hole is the primary service unit.
That's the original, apparently. 1838. Holy shit. Sometimes you forget how long photography's been in existence.
Here it was floated on a barge. It was in 1923.
I guess this was the only way to access.
The keeper's house was floated on a barge across the Buzzards Bay to Wings Neck, Picassett, 1923. So it's in Picassett now, I guess.
Oh.
So they floated across the island. Or across the bay, I guess. We're here. Our boat's over here somewhere.
Yep.
Okay, so this is a giant park. I didn't know what it was. I didn't even know what was here. And got the big old lighthouse. And I guess this is where the house used to be. At least it seems that way. Otherwise, it's just kind of idyllic and chill. Let's go to the waterfront.
We're up when we should sleep. No better company I keep. Old record spinning round. Quiet rooftop city sounds with you.
You know, I really expected it to be bigger. When you look at it from out there, you really do expect it to be bigger, but like, it really isn't. I look at it and I'm like, I can climb that.
Good luck with that, buddy.
I'm the bestest at climbing.
And that's it for this week. Thank you all for watching. We really just wanted to explore Mattapoisett. We've spent so much time doing boat work, but we've never actually looked around this area. So we're actually going to go continue to kind of just relax and enjoy it a little bit. But over the next few weeks, we're going to start doing some day trips to more places in Cape Cod and around Massachusetts, because we're heading south before it gets cold, and we really want to explore some of the area here. So the next few episodes will be each one kind of in a different location and in different places as we sail around just the areas right around here, because there's a ton in Massachusetts. There's a lot to see, and we really want to explore it a little bit before we turn around and leave it. Obviously we plan on coming back, but we want to just enjoy here, but that's it. So I also want to give a huge shout out to Mattapoisett Boatyard, who has helped us every step of the way over this year doing projects, whether it be giving us advice, helping us with stuff on the drop of a dime, and just guidance, and always accommodating us no matter what. So huge shout out to everyone at Mattapoisett Boatyard. You guys are freaking heroes. Literally none of this would ever have happened without you. So that's it. You can follow us on social media. All of the links are down below. And if you truly love what we're doing and want to help us continue to do this, you can also support us on Patreon. The link for that is also below. So come back next week to watch us continue exploring a little bit of Massachusetts. Mwah! Bye!
I'm holding a little slow.